Good afternoon, guys. We're going to continue with some crock canning today. This is just an overnight thing, so super easy. I have my middle-sized crock here. We're going to make sweet and hot relish. So come on, and Michael's very excited for this relish because this is what he wanted. This is his and Kody's relish, not mine, but we're going to get it started today. Alright guys, so here's my middle crock. I have one that's a little bit larger. We're going to see if it fits in this one because this one has a lid. Okay, so you need to start with 8 cups of cucumbers. Now I grate mine. You can chop yours. You can do it however you want. So I'm just going to put those in there. So then once we get all the ingredients in, you just basically put it in your fridge and forget about it till tomorrow morning, and then we'll do the second step. If you only want a sweet relish for the crock, I will leave a recipe down below for you as well, if that's what you're looking for. So that's 2, 4 coming up, 4. That's 6. Oh yeah, we're gonna have tons of room. And there is 8. So what you're gonna want to do is push that down. We're gonna add salt to this, and that will cure it overnight. Okay, I'm gonna show you what the inside looks like. Sorry guys, I got all that kind of going on all the counters right now. Oops, and I hit you. Because I feel better today. I'm trying to get a couple things done that's needed to get done. Okay, 4 cups of onions. Try not to put them on your floor like I just did. Okay. This is, I need a spoon, 2 cups of carrot and 2 cups of jalapenos with the seeds in. I should have kept my rubber gloves, guys. It's alright. So you're just going to want to bang it down a little bit in your crock. I'm using a plastic spoon because I don't want to hurt my crock. Okay. Or silicone spoon, whatever you want to call it. Just don't use the metal in your crocks. Push it down. Move it around. I'm going to have to wash my hands really well. So now I've just beat on it a little bit here, which is what you want to do. Clean up your mess a little bit. So now you're going to want to take, oops, about 1/4 of a cup of salt. Yeah, that's about right. And push that down into your crock. And you will not believe the amount of water that comes out of your vegetables overnight. Especially those cucumbers. And I'll show you the inside. And you're going to want to put it in your fridge overnight. Okay? So that's what it looks like. Okay? And I will stir it before I go to bed and make sure that salt's all getting to the bottom. That's all the salt is in there to do, is just to pull the water out of your vegetables. Try not to throw it everywhere like I do. Alright. You can actually see it's starting to already happen, so that's good. So now, guys, I'm going to shove this in our fridge, and then I'm going to clean the edge with some vinegar and then put my lid on, which I'll do with you guys. I got vinegar over there. There we go. And my lid is right here. So I'm just going to tuck this in our fridge, and I'll bring you back tomorrow and we'll can up some relish. Morning, guys. So today is day 2. This is what the relish looks like in the crock. What I'm going to do now is remove the relish from the crock, and I'm going to rinse it off, get rid of all the salt, and then we're going to make a brine together, and then we're going to can this up. So I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright, guys, so we're going to start the brine. So I'm going to get my stove on here. So we're going to need 4 cups of apple cider vinegar. Okay. 4 cups of sugar. Got to do 2 more here. Then we're going to add in our relish and cook it for 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes, whatever kind of looks good, the consistency you want. And another 2 cups of sugar. Look at these. And I need to get a couple things out, guys. I forgot. Alright, guys, I gotta pause you because I gotta get in the cupboard behind you. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, we're gonna get this done here. Relish is done. There we go. Keep that in there. Just gonna get my ladle out in some jars. There we go. Start with 4 here. That'll get us started. All right. So, oh guys, I did this wrong. Hang on a sec. Then I gotta check on you guys. There we go. There we go. That should be okay. Alright, guys. So now, we're just going to fill these up. These jars are hot. Holy cow. So, I did forget one thing, guys. I forgot. Tablespoon of mustard seed. I was looking over my recipe, and I forgot 1 tablespoon of mustard seed. So I knew something didn't look right, so I double checked. Just a tad bit. Ooh, way too much. Take some of this out and put in this jar. There, that looks much better. Alright. Twirly, twirly. Then this processes for 10 minutes, but check your, I gotta get used to this later, guys. Check your altitude because it may be 15, okay? Always check your altitude whenever you have a canning recipe. It's very important you know, you double check those things, okay? Because my altitude could be completely different than yours. Because I know mine changed here. So, just double check. Alright guys, after this jar we'll get these cleaned up and then we'll get them into the canner. Now my mom used to do this with zucchini as well. She used to do half cucumber, half zucchini. Of course she didn't do the hot stuff. That's my little addition to this. But you can definitely do zucchini as well. So if that's something you have an abundance of, I'm not a zucchini fan, but if you are, do half zucchini, half cucumber, and then the carrot and the onions. Just make sure you debubble, okay? Alright, now I'm going to clean these rims off here. Oop. We're going to get some lids on here. These have been sitting here in hot water. Fingertip tight only. Once I get this done, we're going to go work on our pig barn. So excited. And I'm going to work on my outdoor kitchen as well. Getting it all cleaned up, so we'll have a canning session in there before you know it. Probably tomatoes will be canning in the outdoor kitchen, which is pretty sweet. Alright guys, 10 minutes, and then 5 with the lid off, with your heat off. Okay? I am going to keep filling jars. And we will get this gorgeous relish up on our shelves. Alright guys, I will be back when I'm pulling out of the canner. Alright guys, we're going to pull them out of the canner. Check that out. I'm going to try to zoom you in here, because that is just too pretty. Now, guys, if you don't want to make this spicy, just take out the jalapenos and take out the chilies and just put everything else in it, and you will have a sweet relish, okay? So, which we will be making in the crock next. So, if you want that, I will do that video next, okay? I just have to get the cucumbers all done. We just got a kind of a lot on the go. But isn't that like, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. This is all Michael and Kody. Michael's very excited, as you can hear. So this is for when he wants something a little bit, excuse me, a little bit different. And you know, why not, right? Cucumbers are not that expensive right now, but as the season goes on, they will get cheaper. And you don't need to use little cucumbers for this. If you can get the number 4s, they're called. Definitely, that's a really good relish ones. Or ask for, we used to call them seconds. They're the ones, the crooks and the nooks is really what they're technically called in the pickle industry. And if you ask for those, I have one. Hang on. This would be, I'm going to show you guys. This would be called a crook or a nook. It's not exactly straight. Anything that's kind of deformed a little different makes fantastic relish, and you can pick those up for next to nothing. So just ask them, and they can probably give them to you for cheap, because nobody wants them. So those are the ones you really want for relish, okay? You want to go a little bit cheaper, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. I've done it many times. I've asked them, and they literally hand them to me in the bag loads. So they will be called either seconds or crooks and nooks, okay? So, and then we got a jelly jar here. And then I got a little bit left. I'm going to show you the consistency of it. Now this obviously was not processed, but here we go. So that's what it looks like real up close. But we're going to be doing a sweet relish like this next in the crock. And then that's pretty much it for all the relishes that we do. So, but this is a hot and spicy. Like I said, I'll show you the sweeter version. But this is a really good relish, guys. I think you guys are really going to like it if you like hot and spicy. Okay? Well, guys, if you could please share this video. I'm trying to get to 500 so I can send out those cutting boards and we can do a big draw. Because I want to give away those cutting boards, and we got to get to 500 so I can send them out to you guys. So if you would share it, any friend of yours that is looking to start canning, I think we have over 100 canning videos on the channel, so lots to choose from. And if some of our videos would help them out, please share it. And hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button so you know when we upload, and hit the like button so I know what you guys are and are not liking. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow.